what is business automation and why do you need it? At its simplest form, business automation is taking those repetitive tasks that you do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, putting them in the hands of a system, and then taking them off your plate. So that might make it obvious to you why you need it, but let's talk about that for a minute. So, especially as a solopreneur, there are a lot of things that have to get done in a day, a week, a month in order for your business to run smoothly. This is everything from your marketing, whether that's social media, email, or other things. This is creating courses or curriculum if you're a coach or a teacher of some kind. This is creating actual products if you're a maker. This is all kinds of things. This might even be one-on-one sessions if you're mentoring people in that way in your business. So let's think about that for a second. There are obvious things that require your actual presence, right? If you are coaching or mentoring a specific client, you need to show up and be there in person. So let's talk about some of those other tasks though, like the onboarding process of somebody becoming a new client in your business. Obviously, you will have already interacted with them on some level, but the process of filling out any paperwork or signing any type of agreement doesn't necessarily require you to be hands-on, okay? Same thing when it comes to your social media, your email marketing. You do want to be involved in that, but you get to choose the time that you spend on it. You don't have to make the time when you should be posting or should be sending an email. You can dedicate specific time in your week, what fits into your schedule easily, to focus your attention on creating that content and then automate it and let it go out in the times that are not convenient for you to be present. So by taking advantage of this kind of automation, it frees you up for the important things, the income producing activities, the relationship building activities that require you to really be able to be present. If you know that these other repetitive tasks are just happening on their own, then you can be present in the moment. Even if you are just starting out with your business, this is like kind of still even like a twinkle in your eye, not even a thing. It's never too soon to start thinking about automation. You don't need to start thinking about automating everything at once, but just automating one tiny task that you do every day, you're going to be surprised how quickly that adds up to giving you time back to spend with your family, to spend with your clients, or just to have some me time. Automation is one of those things that you're never going to grow out of in your business. You may grow into different levels of it. You may grow out of the tools you're in and into more robust tools. But understanding the concepts and the basics is something that is going to help you all the way into the future. And you can trust me on this because in my corporate world, literally this is what I do there as well. I help to streamline processes and automate repetitive tasks so that my colleagues, the other employees, can focus on the things that require their actual presence. Let's talk about how automation works. What's its actual structure? So all automation starts with a trigger, which is basically an event that kicks off an action. These triggers can be anything from scheduled, so it could be a time of day. It could be based on the moment that a card is due. It could be based on a specific day of the week, or it could be action-based as well. So maybe when you add a label or a tag to a task or a contact, it could be based on when you mark something complete, or even based on something your customer is doing, such as submitting a new form to join your email list or grab a freebie, or maybe even an abandoned cart email, which is essentially those emails that go out, you've probably received them too, when somebody looks at one of your products or maybe even adds it to their cart, but then for whatever reason doesn't follow through with the purchase. Okay, these emails you do want to be careful about because they can become a little bit annoying, even harassing if they go out too often, but they can be a great reminder to that potential customer. It could be that they just got distracted, or maybe they need to wait for the next payday or whatever it might be, and it can be a great way to encourage that purchase. And these triggers cause an action. And an action is simply what happens next. Actions can be anything from progressing a new task through a process status, so to do, in progress, done, that sort of thing. It can help you as you are trying to maybe build a new habit, as you are tracking things. It can be a welcome email to a new subscriber, or like we already talked about, it can be an email that goes out to help remind and encourage them to make a purchase. There are so many more things that you could automate in your business, but this is just the general structure.